guys, I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute, but I literally just survived a hellish third quarter. And when I say hellish, I mean that. Like, this was like the worst quarter to date, and I'm pretty sure it's only gonna get worse, so I'm just trying to mentally prepare myself. Currently I'm on a break, so I'm taking full advantage, but I wanted to come through and provide you guys with some new content. So in this particular video, we're gonna discuss ATI. So what is ATI? Some of you may be already familiar with ATI, like you may have been applying to nursing schools or looking to apply to nursing school and may notice that they may make you take the ATI TEAS exam. So what the TEAS exam is just a pre-assessment tool that nursing schools use to predict your likelihood of how successful you would be if they admitted you into their program. Now, this may help people who are riding on the fence with things like GPA or something to that effect. The TEAS may help you out if you do well on it. Basically, they just compare you to what other students are doing nationally, and that's their predictor. But when you're in nursing school, they also use ATI, and this is a little different. This is to predict your likelihood of how well you will do on an NCLEX. So basically, your school may purchase these products from ATI, and it comes with a textbook bundle. The bundle costs about $250. It provides you with textbooks for every subject in nursing school, and you literally will have to do these assessments each quarter or each semester throughout your program. So thankful for me, my professor was able to give us the ebook portion, which didn't cost us anything, and I was thankful because as a nursing school, you rack up on so many textbooks and they're so expensive, and just to have another 10, 11 textbooks sitting around, I just didn't want it. However, depending on how well you do with ebooks versus having a physical copy, I know some people don't like actually having to need a computer to access their textbook. They rather have a physical copy sitting in front of them. Those people, you may be able to find the bundle from a prior nursing student who are selling them on eBay or Amazon for a discounted price for a used copy of the book. You'll just have to do your research to find and do whatever options. Sometimes, every now and then, ATI does offer discounts for you to get the textbook at a cheaper price. So my first time having to take it was this quarter, beginning my med-surg rotation. I had to take the fundamentals portion. I took fundamentals last quarter. However, they use it to predict your likelihood of how much you retain the information and mastered that subject. So it's a little bit different from your regular exams that you would get in class, because that can only test you on so much information. And you want to have a wide range of ways of studying and answering different type of questions because you want to do NCLEX style questions. That's the key of this all, is to pass NCLEX. So the better you are prepared, the easier it may be when you actually take the exam. You may get less questions and you may be out of there in less time. So you have to get between 3 levels. You can either get a 1, a 2, or a 3. So if you're at a level 1, that basically means that you are not doing well with retaining the information and you don't have a good grasp on the content. If you get a level 2, that's kind of saying like you're proficient, you know enough to do well as a nurse. However, you can use a little bit more practice with knowing the information. And if you are a 3, that means you're like an expert, you're doing great, keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be fine. So in my program, you're required to have, I'm sorry y'all, some outside noise on a motorcycle. Sorry. So in my particular program, you were required to have a mastery level 2. Anything less than that will require remediation in order to get you to a 2, okay? So me, I'm an overachiever. I always try to aim for as high as possible because you always want to be at the top of the totem pole and never the bottom. So me, I aim for 3s, always, all the time. So in order to do that, you literally have to make sure you are studying their content in their textbooks because they're the creators, so their textbooks are best for knowing what to focus and hone on in. So use the textbooks. They also have a way where you can literally develop a study plan for yourself where you can take practice assessments online. And then you have a way that you can set it up like a study guide mode, or where you can do it like a simulation like the actual proctored exam would be. Me personally, I like the study guide mode because after you complete each question, it gives you a breakdown of why this answer was not correct, why this is the most correct, why you will prioritize this over this, and it literally breaks everything down for you after you complete each question. Now, when you're in the study mode, it may take you maybe 2 hours to complete it because you're going through 60 questions and you're also reading the rationales for why you get it wrong. Versus if you do the proctored, versus when you do the proctor, you get like I think we got like an hour, maybe 15 minutes to do 60 questions. If you do the assessment and the way that's timed, the way you don't get the rationales, it kind of give you a real feel of how the proctored exam would be. And some people prefer that versus what I do. But the point is to be able to retain the information long term. And for me, I study better when I can see what I got wrong and be able to process that rationale in my mind before I proceed on to the next one. That's just me. Whatever's your advice, you do what works for you. So once you do that and you see what your results are, you can actually predict your likelihood of what you would do when you actually take the proctored exam with your professor. I know myself, it worked for me. Literally what ATI predicted I would do is what I did. So I think that the study materials are good to look at always. Like once you get done, the algorithm also gives you like a grid with your weaknesses and your strengths, things that you need to go back and look over to do well. I think you should utilize that if it's offered to you. I think every school should actually use it. Like, you know, you pay all this money to be in these nursing programs and they should be giving you the best bang for your buck. So if your school doesn't have it, maybe you should suggest that they start including it. Or maybe if they don't have it, you can reach out independently on your own, and maybe ATI can offer some insight on how you can be able to purchase similar products or the exact product for you. If you guys want to know more information about it, I will definitely link some information for you guys below. I hope this video helped someone else who was wondering what is ATI and what it's actually like to do an ATI assessment. If you have any comments or suggestions or any content you would like me to discuss, please don't hesitate to comment below. And until next time, guys, peace.